You on Human Connects here. Next episode, you guys. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail, bunch of mostly negative comments against comments I made on YouTube and DeviantArt against these deviant lifestyles. Trigger warning: words like penis, vagina, uterus, ovaries, testicles, and vulva will be used in these videos. I am a Bible-believing Christian, so when I say I take you off, there are people that say they're Christian but don't believe in the Bible, which really messes them up, and we'll take them off. And when they say I take you off, the people that say that God is evil, which is wrong, or God does not exist, which is wrong, when they say we want to take you off. Let's continue on here. Screen caps on the screen that I will not show you because there's names and icons, uncensored name and icons. Also, there's I might have been informed by my brother that screen caps of these things are considered evidence of harassment because when someone says nowadays when someone says that they are thinking about ending it all because someone hated on them because of what their body naturally looks like, and I say there's a reason why there's no need to do that, science reasons and scientific reasons, and basically biblical reasons why they need to be doing that stuff. That's considered harassment now because there are a lot of idiots out there. Let's continue on here with this stuff. This this person, I don't know, male or female, is saying that basically nature, the stereotypes are the natural way of life. That nature is more powerful than nurture, which is wrong, and that basically people are born gay and trans, which is not right at all either. So let's continue on. Go. Okay, okay. I said, you said someone is naturally gay won't change. How do you know that they are gay? Someone actually gave me a little light for that. I say, this person says, as soon as they start showing signs of sexual attraction to the same sex, that's temptation to sin. So you gotta stay away from that. Signs can be more apparent in puberty. Sexual desires are incredibly chaotic at this point in your life. And then at that point, it may be easy to detect if someone is gay or not. They're doing wrong things. That's how they do that. I say, desire is strong, but you can still choose how to act. And they're like, yeah, but in the case of strong sexual desires in teens, no, yeah, yes, definitely yes. They can barely control it. They can control it. Remember when people thought they were terrified of AIDS back in the 1970s through 90s? Teens are still effing, even though they knew there was a high chance of getting AIDS. Like, yeah, but still, you can control it. You can choose how to act. Yeah. So someone else says, yeah. So if someone is born gay, isn't that saying they continue to conform to sexual roles that were given to them at birth? People change and adapt to everything. Let people choose who they want to be and develop like every other person on the planet. The way something you want to be, they are. Stay out of it. No, Christianity. Sorry, Bible believing Christianity. I can't stay out of it. They aren't going to change every person on the planet to fit your need of wanting everything to be gender neutral. Gender neutral, mentally speaking, yes. Would a woman want to wear boxers her whole life? Maybe. That's up to her. That's up to her. Probably not, but they can. Doesn't mean they should change all women's underwear because those people weird explanation. I know, but think about it. Someone else says, "Well said, my friend." And someone else says, "I say, I don't want people to be gender neutral. I want them to be only honestly all stereotypes and people. Some people expect them to act like." So someone else says, "You guys, there have always been people who went against this." And I say, true, but nowadays it's less taboo. Someone else says, yeah, the reverse of being shamed. How dare you like to conform to gender stereotypes? And I say, true, but the anger is usually because the people are forced to conform, and now they hate anyone who does. And someone else says, we are our own monsters. And I say, true, thankfully you can choose not to be. And someone else says, only two genders. Probably even only two sexes. Only two biological sexes. There are only two, male and female. So people say, what about people with deformed penises or deformed vulvas? I'm like, they're deformed. Amy Rose, Amy again, Angry Joe and friends, and Dale, another Joe and Beard. Very nice. Hi guys. Angry Joe, another Joe, Chipettes, Atomic Betty, number 2 and number 5 from the Kids Next Door. One of the Ashley from the Kids Next Door. One of the delightful children. Ashley Spinelli. Oh my God, Spinelli. The Ashleys from Recess. Oh my gosh. Yes, this, I may have said this before, but I'm going to say it. We're going through everything we have. We're just going to go through everything we have until we get to that new stuff. And we'll skip the new stuff and go continue on with the older stuff. This is from a show called Ask Laura on YouTube. It's an awesome show, flash animated show about kids dealing with puberty. It is wonderful. Well, it is awesome for the most part. There's a few issues, but most of the part, it's really good. And you can check out my review on that show. I have that on this channel, on my channel. And basically, this is the part that I screen-capped. And let's see here. Someone says a boyfriend, not a friend boy like you. OMG, friend zone so hard. And someone else says that awkward moment when we fall in love with your best friend. And I say Tony's idea of a kissing class is genius. Also, you just taking your first step into a larger world. You're taking your first step into a larger world. I just had to say it. I got 53 likes on that one because this is the one where Laura, the cute redheaded girl, and her friend, Dion, not Dion. No, that'd be awesome. No, the other boy, the other boy who's an early bloomer. He's the one going through puberty first. He basically they kiss. They have a little kiss there. Oh yeah, and it's awesome. And I'm like, okay, this is not bad. Yeah, I'm a fan of these two getting together. It's not Dion, but these two getting together. It's not bad. They're super cute. That's what I said. It's like as soon as then the silver person says, "Hey, is it weird that I was smiling uncontrollably during this?" Because so two people, this boy and this girl, you want to see get together, or look like they're trying to get together a little bit. So that's great. Oh, yeah, this is the drawings. The top mini, Aron, Bad Bunny in a dress. Oh yes, and here we are with this dude who's born with testicles. He was born with testicles. He says he doesn't have no more because he got gender reassignment surgery, and they'll try to look more female so we can lie more about being female. And this guy here on DeviantArt was basically something legendary. He basically helped me learn how to fight against people. Fight against people who believe they are transgender because he believes hard and he was doing so. He was saying they basically try to pull all the stops. Calling me all kinds of names, doing all kinds of stuff, and even making lies. Even basically just pulling stuff out of thin air to try and discredit me because I'm hating on his lifestyle. And we'll get into that. We'll get into that as we go on through here. Let's continue on here. This person says, I rightfully called you a transphobic butt hat because that's what you are. I said, because you disagree. But why? Because you believe that God made a mistake when he didn't, which he didn't, and that people's worth is based on how they look when it actually is based on how they do. Like, how the heck do you know any of this? You presumptuous little bigot. And I say, because every other person who believes they are transgender has said these things at one time or another. And this person said, no trans person has ever said this stupid stuff. You think they have? Never. So this basically got me started on fighting the hate mail train because I was like, I got to show that these people said it. And I started finding things to show it. And the dude was like, no, I don't believe this. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Every single thing. Well, this. I don't believe it. This. I'm going to go. Keep on going. They got to the point where you're saying stuff like, stop twisting our words. Like, I'm like, by showing you them. Straight from you guys, people who believe I use mouths. I'm sorry. I say I'm sorry, but I saw documentaries where they did say this stuff. Like this one. And also, there was a situation where a girl was afraid of what would happen during puberty. During puberty, I assumed that her mom would just tell her that she was through the same things. She turned out fine, just fine. But then after the doctor has told her that her daughter is starting to go through puberty, she said, "We have to find a way to stop these female hormones from raging through her." But they're not raging through her. She is physically female, aka born with ovaries. Her body is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. What are they teaching people nowadays? And he's like, I saw documentaries. YouTube documentaries do not count because he says they don't. Also, minus 12 points for nut picking. Nut picking. Try again. So they actually do count, seeing as they're not parody. Like this video. Link. People in this video, Link, truly believe they are transgender because of stereotypes and fear. And this video, Link, show that there's a stereotype right off the bat. A child born with testicles father said he is the girliest boy in the class and that doesn't like sports. That's not stereotypes of what he is. Also, there's documentaries that put on YouTube. You've seen all people, and they were put on TV. And then this person says, no, actually, YouTube documentaries do not count because they're notoriously unrealizable and easy to fake. Ugh. Also because I really want you to be wrong. I really want you to be wrong. I don't care if you're right. I want you to be wrong. That's what he's saying. So you guys next time, check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.